Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is a special edition as we learn about Six Flags Arlington, Texas. Today we're heading to Arlington, Texas to explore the incredible story behind Six Flags Over Texas, the first park of what would become one of the largest theme park chains in the world. From its ambitious start in the early 1960s to its place today as a staple of Texas entertainment, the history of Six Flags is packed with fun, innovation, and a little bit of Lone Star legend. Let's dive in. The story of Six Flags Over Texas begins with a Texas oil man and real estate developer named Angus G. Wynn Jr. In the late 1950s, Wynn visited Disneyland, which had opened in Anaheim, California in 1955. Like millions of visitors, he was blown away by the concept, an entire world of themed lands, rides, and attractions all in one place. But Wynn thought, why couldn't we have something like this in Texas? And even more, why not create a park that celebrated the unique history and spirit of Texas itself? So Wynn assembled a team, bought land in Arlington, conveniently located between Dallas and Fort Worth, and began planning. Construction started in January 1961, with a bold timeline. They planned to open in just a few months, by that summer. It was an intense push, but they did it. On August 5, 1961, Six Flags Over Texas officially opened to the public. Now, why the name Six Flags Over Texas? It's a direct nod to the six nations that have governed Texas throughout its history: Spain, France, Mexico, the Republic of Texas, the Confederate States of America, and the United States. Each section of the original park represented one of these historical influences, complete with themed architecture, shows, and rides. It was a fun way to teach history while entertaining guests, something pretty unique for a theme park at the time. In that first season, Six Flags offered a very different experience from the giant roller coasters we think of today. Early attractions included a riverboat adventure, a railroad through the park, and rides like the Skull Island pirate ship and the Astrolift Sky Ride. There were gunfight shows in the Texas section, Mexican fiestas in another, and even a Confederate-themed plantation area, reflecting a very different era in tourism, though those themes would evolve over time. Six Flags was also innovative. It was one of the first theme parks to offer pay-one price admission. Before that, most parks charged a small entrance fee and then guests paid separately for each ride. The Six Flags model let you pay once and ride everything you wanted, an idea that would spread to theme parks all over the world. As the 1960s rolled on, Six Flags Over Texas kept growing. They added new rides almost every year to keep guests coming back. In 1963, they introduced the log flume, one of the first in the country, which quickly became a fan favorite. The Runaway Mine Train, which opened in 1966, was the first mine train roller coaster in the world and a pioneer in modern steel coaster design. By the 1970s, thrill rides really started to take off. Six Flags added more roller coasters, like the Shock Wave in 1978, which was the tallest roller coaster in the world at the time and the first to feature two back-to-back vertical loops. The success in Arlington sparked an entire chain. Under the Six Flags name, new parks opened across the country, including Six Flags Over Georgia and Six Flags Over Mid-America, each with its own regional spin. But Six Flags Over Texas remained the flagship. Through the 1980s and 90s, the park added even more thrill rides to keep up with a growing appetite for extreme coasters. The Texas Giant, which opened in 1990, was the tallest wooden roller coaster in the world when it debuted. It would later be renovated into the new Texas Giant, a hybrid steel-wood coaster that still rides anywhere. The park also embraced pop culture, adding Looney Tunes and DC Comics characters. Bugs Bunny, Batman, and Superman began appearing in shows and attractions, cementing Six Flags as a place where families could meet their favorite characters right alongside Texas-themed history. Six Flags Over Texas hasn't just been about rides, though. It's hosted countless concerts, special events, and seasonal celebrations like Fright Fest in the fall and Holiday in the Park at Christmas. These events bring the park to life in totally different ways and keep people coming back year after year. Today, Six Flags Over Texas covers more than 200 acres, with nearly 50 rides, including over a dozen roller coasters. Millions of people visit each year to brave rides like the Titan, Batman the Ride, and Mr. Freeze Reverse Blast, or just to enjoy the classic family attractions and live shows. Even with all the high-tech thrills, you can still find touches of Texas history throughout the park, from Western stunt shows to old-fashioned saloons and references to the original Six Flags that inspired it all. In many ways, Six Flags Over Texas is more than just an amusement park. It's a piece of Texas history itself. It brought the theme park concept to the Lone Star State, helped pioneer many amusement park standards we take for granted today, and has entertained generations of Texans and visitors from all over the world. It stands as a testament to what can happen when you combine big dreams, bold Texas pride, and a love for good old-fashioned fun. So from its start as a small theme park with riverboats and gunfights to the massive thrill capital it is today, Six Flags Over Texas has earned its place in both amusement park history and the hearts of millions of fans. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this look at the history of Six Flags Over Texas, give it a like, subscribe for more stories from around Texas and beyond, and drop a comment telling us your favorite ride, or maybe your first memory of visiting the park. We'll see you in the next one.